Welcome back to my channel. Let me hit you with a question right away. If I handed you a penny from 1983, would you even look at it twice? Most people wouldn't. They'd shrug, toss it in a drawer, or spend it without a second thought. But what if I told you that certain 1983 Lincoln pennies have sold for tens of thousands of dollars? That's right, a single cent that could pay off a car loan, wipe out credit card debt, or even fund your dream vacation. And the crazy part? These treasures are still out there, hiding in plain sight. That let's rewind the clock to 1983. The U.S. Mint had just made a historic shift. In 1982, pennies changed from being mostly copper to becoming copper-plated zinc. That one transition created one of the most fascinating chapters in coin history. Suddenly, not all pennies were created equal, and collectors started hunting for the rare outliers. The 1983 Lincoln cent became ground zero for some of the most valuable minting oddities of the modern era. Here's the secret. Most 1983 pennies are ordinary copper-plated zinc coins. But every once in a while, a rare 1983 copper penny slips into circulation. How rare? Only a handful have been discovered. Imagine a coin that weighs about 3.11 grams instead of the standard zinc 2.5 grams. That heavier weight proves it's copper, and collectors have gone absolutely wild over it. One such 1983 copper Lincoln cent sold for $23,500 at auction. And that's just one penny. Now let's add another twist. The 1983 penny is also famous for its double die obverse error. That means some coins show dramatic doubling on the date and lettering. If you spot that, you're not looking at pocket change anymore. You're looking at a coin worth thousands of dollars. High-grade double die examples can fetch $5,000 to $15,000. Depending on condition. But wait, it gets even better. Combine rarity with pristine condition, and the market goes insane. A regular 1983 penny, if graded at mint state 67 red or higher, has brought in over $1,500 at auction. That's for a coin most people would dismiss as worth only 1-cent proof coins struck in San Francisco also command premium values when they're free of spots and scratches. In short, condition is king, and errors are gold. That let's pause for a moment and put this in perspective. How many times have you passed over a penny on the ground because you thought it wasn't worth the trouble? Imagine that penny was one of the rare 1983 copper errors worth over 20 grand. That's the kind of missed opportunity that keeps collectors up at night. And here's the truth. Most people will never know because they never check. Now, let me paint a picture. Somewhere right now, an old jar of coins sits in a garage. Inside that jar is a 1983 penny. To the untrained eye, it's just another coin. But to a collector with a scale, a magnifier, and a bit of curiosity, it could be a jackpot. That family, that person, could walk into an auction house, watch the bidding soar, and walk away with more money than they ever imagined. All from a penny most people would ignore. So why is the demand so high? Two reasons: scarcity and timing. As more collectors realize the importance of the 1983 transition year, the competition for rare errors heats up. Wealthy buyers, investors, and serious numismatists are battling for ownership of these anomalies. That means every year, prices climb higher. Coins like the 1983 double die or the copper transitional error aren't just collectibles. They're investments. Tangible pieces of history with rising market value. Let me give you a pattern break here. Think about this. People will spend hours chasing cryptocurrency charts, obsessing over stocks, or even buying lottery tickets. But they won't take 10 minutes to weigh or examine their own coins. And yet, the odds of owning a rare 1983 penny sitting in your home are far better than hitting the lottery. Which makes more sense, ignoring pennies or actually checking them? Now here's the urgency. Every day that passes, more of these rare coins are discovered, graded, and locked away in private collections. Once they're gone, they're gone. That means the window of opportunity to find one in the wild is shrinking. The stories of life-changing discoveries won't stop, but they might stop being yours if you don't act.so tonight. After this video, grab a scale. Weigh your 1983 pennies. If it's 2.5 grams, it's the common zinc type. But if it weighs around 3.1 grams, congratulations. You may have just stumbled onto a small fortune. And don't forget to check for that double die error. Look closely at the date and lettering. Even the tiniest doubling can translate to thousands of dollars. This isn't about luck. It's about awareness. It's about training your eye to see value where others see none. And that's the heart of coin collecting. Because at the end of the day, the 1983 Lincoln penny is more than just pocket change. It's proof that hidden treasures can be hiding in plain sight, waiting for someone bold enough to notice them. So let me leave you with this. The next time you hold a 1983 penny, don't see it as worthless. See it as potential. See it as possibility. Because that one coin, that 1 cent, could hold the key to a story you'll tell for the rest of your life. And who knows, the next headline-making discovery in the world of rare pennies could have your name on it.